And we're live. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was finishing a grilled cheese sandwich. How are you doing today? I am fine. I have coffee. I'm ready to go. I am going to do a sprint fairly quickly, but not like the 30-minute quickly. Okay, let's throw up a forest app. What kind of plant do we want? I have like 700 of the coin things, so I can buy a tree. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. I always forget how to do things. Okay. I'm also responding to messages from the owner of that Medium publication. Let's see who is with us today. Hello, CJ. I'm excited that you could write with us today, too. Yay! Much excitement. Very happy. Hello, Catpaw. How are you today? Hi, Gabby. Good afternoon to you as well. Hello, Wendy. It's a foxy Ava Fox. Hi, Sky. Whatever it is, wherever everyone is. Happy time zones, everyone. Happy time zones. Okay, I can't remember how to do it. So I'm just going to pick a jack-o'-lantern and create a room. And I'll invite everyone, and no one will join. Let's do our first one at 25 minutes, which is pretty close to 30. I need to be editing on something. Restless and stressed. Catpaw, no. Why are you so restless and stressed? Yeah, Fob, whatever you are. Writing old school today, no internet. I dig it. I should do that more often. Okay. My to-do list from Monday appears to be my to-do list for today as well. Oh, you're relocating cats? Are you fostering them, or are they your own cats, or is it like a friend's cats or something? I am so nosy, and if you don't want to answer my questions, feel free not to. I'm just nosy as hell. Sky should be writing instead you're reading, but reading's important. It's fundamental. Also, what are you reading? Is it something good? Is it something I want to read? Is it something I need to buy? Okay. I'll give y'all like another minute to join me, and then we can start the sprint. Oh, I hate not starting on the 5 or the 10, but I feel impatient and I don't want to wait till the 10. Good morning, Mr. Kate. How are you? I was working on the server for my Patreon yesterday. So that's almost done. I just need to figure out how to add people, like how to do the connection between Patreon. And I think that you if you already have your Patreon connected to your Discord, then it'll like automatically add you in. And I'm very nervous. Oh, Cat Paw, I'm so sorry. Oh, that is stressful. I hope that you find lovely rehomes for them. Mm. I've got to open my docs to keep talking. No, ma'am. I gotta get started because you know what I'll do. I'll just keep talking forever. All right, so 25 minutes on the clock. Let's get started. Get some stuff written. Hey, BC. Ooh, it's BC Brown Books. Happy time zones to you as well. Are you sneaking some time and writing during work times? Okay. Ava's ready. So, Miss Foxy Ava, let's do this. All right, everybody, 25 minutes on the clock. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. we grew a jack-o'-lantern. How'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. I did a wee bit of like admin stuff, and then I wrote maybe for 10 minutes on the October story that I need to finish this weekend. And I just do you ever write something and just amuse yourself so greatly, and your readers are going to be irritated, but you're also kind of an asshole, so you're amused? Yeah, there's that. I gotta mute my Discord. There's too much activity. All right, let me scroll up and see who joined us while I was reading or writing and not paying attention. Hey, Moonbook. Did you just stop in for a moment? Well, if you're still here, hello. Hello, Spence. Jeannie, hi. Oh, how does your garden grow? Hello, JC, how are you? Lisa, hi. You are a surprise guest. It's always good to see you. Hey, Justin. No time to write today. I'm preparing for a sci-fi writers con. Ooh, tell us more. Where's it at? Are you going to be on a panel? Is this your first time going, or have you been there before? Tell me more. Hello, I'm Ryan. So glad you could join us. What did you read? Sky finished part 1 of 5. The book's interesting so far. Excellent. Hi, Rita. 436. I'm plotting out story for anthology I'm in next year. Ooh. Who's your anthology? Or does your anthology have a theme? I'm in an anthology and Ava Fox is in it too. That one's coming out in February. And we have a theme, and it is Twisted Fairy Tales, but I'm not going to tell the title yet. But the title's awesome, and the cover is gorgeous. So I'm very excited. BC is taking a personal day to rest and relax. You overslept your Twitch stream. Darn. Rest is good. What's the point of writing all this stuff if we can't irritate our readers from time to time? Exactly. Sometimes you just got to get on their nerves. 1.5 chapters of beta. Awesome. You moved. Stop it, StreamYard. Is the link of your Discord on your Patreon? Not yet, but it will be. I haven't released it yet because I've been super nervous, because I want it to be like a good spot, and like I was overthinking myself to the point of inaction. I do that sometimes. So yeah. And then one of my dear writing friends, Julie, she released her Patreon last night, and like she was still in the middle of building it, and I was like, okay. And I didn't feel, and as one of her patrons, I didn't feel like upset about it or somehow weirdly cheated or something. And then I realized that my patrons probably wouldn't feel any sort of way if mine wasn't perfect too. So maybe I could like stop I could stop freaking out. So, oh my God. If y'all could be in this head, you'd be like, oh girl, get it together. So anyway, I'll be releasing it. I'll probably be figuring out how to connect it tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be posting the actual link for people who haven't connected their Discord to their Patreon before. Because I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to like give y'all a link to do that or something of some sort. Mm-hmm. Because we're in a mild climate mostly all year, trying out of season crops, tomatoes, beans, peas. Lettuce seems fun year round. Not sure the others. Awesome. Folks greeting each other. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, Lula Gamble. Have I met you before? If I have, I'm sorry. I forget things. And if I haven't, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. Been to so many cons all over the world. I stopped counting. The con this weekend is in. There was like dust. Aarhus, Denmark, mostly for Danes, but a few Americans and Swedes will attend. Whoa, that is so cool. I've only been to cons like in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States. Oh, and in Hawaii. It's going to create beautiful adult trees. That's about the anthology. It's a hint. Hello, Adega. How are you? I'm one of your patrons, and your Patreon does not have to be perfect. Thank you for the reassurance, Lisa. Are you only giving out Discord link to Patreons for now? I'm in there, so I'm good. Yeah, it's just going to be for Patreon. It's like exclusive Patreon thing. If I ever do the YouTube member thing, then people who are in the membership thing would be able to get that as well. But as of right now, the only thing that I'm really concentrating on with like membership is Patreon. And I thought that it would be good to have something that was Patreon exclusive and also a more robust way to like hang out, because we can like watch movies together, we can watch TV shows together, we could have game night, we could like listen to music and chat, or just like do voice chats or whatever. And most of the stuff you can't do that on Patreon itself. So yeah. And since it's not like on YouTube, there's not going to be any possibility of being like dinged for listening to copyrighted music or watching something that shows a boob. You feel about your Patreon the way I've been feeling about my newsletter maggot. Time to sit down and just figure out how to correct everything and get it out. Yeah, exactly. That took me, how long did it take me to put out my newsletter magnet? But once I did, by the way, there's a link in the description if you'd like a copy and to join my newsletter. I'll be sending out one tomorrow. But, once I finally put it out there, I felt so much better. And I think that I'll feel the same about the Patreon as well. You'll participate in the panel, How to Get Away with the Unrealistic Idea, and later moderate a panel on politics and sci-fi and other fantastic genres. Justin, that sounds awesome. Lisa, you do love a good writers conference. You were just at one. And you too moderated a panel that I can't remember what yours was called. Newsletters are so hard, Sky. I need to send mine out for October, but first I need to write it. Yeah, newsletters are hard. But once you get it down, it's not too bad. But then it becomes a matter of, okay, I have to do the thing. Maybe I have other things that I need to do, but this thing's important as well. So I got to put some time into it. Oh man, I keep hearing in my head. Did you guys watch Bridgerton and love it as much as I did? And then on TikTok, there was like this musical type of thing. And they were singing I Burn for You. And I keep hearing that in my head over and over. And I haven't heard a complete song. So there's only so many lyrics. My brain is driving me mad. So that's fun. 56, 79, 96 YW. The room code for the Next Force app sprint that will also be 25 minutes and will also be a jack-o'-lantern. I moderately enjoyed. Hi, Alex. I loved Bridgerton. I watched it with my mom. Okay. Which might sound weird because it does get awful sexy, but I grew up reading my mom's romances and like, wait, did I tell you guys that my mom read some of my my Bliss writing? Did I tell you guys that? She did. She did. Oh my god. She did. Oh my god. She read some of my Medium posts, and her only complaint was that they were too short. So I was incredibly embarrassed, and she was a little embarrassed too. Oh goodness. And then oh, she's so funny. She was like looking at his with each Medium post, it'll tell you like an estimated time that it should take for you to read it. So she was trying to beat the time. Which that makes sense. We used to time ourselves doing crossword puzzles and word searches. Oh my gosh, such nerds. But yeah, so she read the Medium posts. She enjoyed them, and she hasn't read the Bliss novel. She said that she needed to she said that she needed to be a little older to read that. Oh god. I was like, no, Mom, that's fine. Please don't read that. No, you don't have to read. Just don't do that, please. Thank you. This is far too much already. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support. I love you very much. Yeah. So, something's off about the code. Ah, shit. I mean, pardon me. 5676. Oh, how did that happen? My bad, y'all. Let's fix it. 5679 96 YW 56 79. Oh, I have an extra 9. That's what's happening here. 56 79 6 YW. There you go. My brain kept putting an extra 9 in there. I don't know why. Okay, so that should be fixed. Your mom read your smut, and her only complaint was the length. Yeah, she's funny. She's a funny lady. So, but after she was done reading it, she was like looking at me, and I was looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. And she said, it's weird to read stuff like this from you. Now, I know that you grew up reading romances and everything, so it makes sense, but it's weird. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It is weird. I get it. Mm. SM Ryan, I, sometimes I'll have these moments where I'll do things without really thinking it through, and that was one of those moments. But it ended up pretty well, so I'm glad we went that route, and I'm glad that she read it, and I'm glad that she liked it. She really likes the character Josephine, who is my favorite character. She's like this sex crazed, homicidal maniac, femme fatale character. Like she's a wild ride. And my mom thought that she was absolutely amusing. So yes, the code had an extra S, but I've taken it out. It's like when adults have a like when actors have adult scenes. I don't know how people do it. My embarrassment is too strong. Yeah, I couldn't. I I am very bashful. So having the words on the page and me not being directly beside of it, I can deal with it. I can manage it. But when mom was reading that stuff, I was like trying to like crawl into myself and disappear. So that was fun. Oh my God. Why do I do these things? Okay. So 25 minutes on the clock. Finally got the code correct. Um, looks like several of you are in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start because dang, I talked so long. Why didn't y'all tell me I was talking too much? Okay, let's go. In three, two, one, write stuff. I guess Wendy was right after all. And we grew a jack-o'-lantern. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. What happened while I was... Does your mom like audiobooks at all, BC? Your dad sounds awesome. Well, fortunately, my brothers do not read my stuff. So if my brothers read my things, it would be way more awkward to write the adultier stuff. But like my mom gets it, so it's all right. Awkward, but all right. My brothers, they would not get it. It would just be uncomfortable for everybody involved. Let's see. All right. So the first sprint, I wrote 240 words. And this last sprint, I wrote 438. So that brings us to 678 so far for the day. Delightful. Wendy read a chapter. BC watched more YouTube, made some matcha. Num num num. SM got about 500 words or less left to finish this short story for a client. We finally move on with the day's task. Nice. So you'd rather just play games? That's fair. My mom plays games sometimes. Cat Paw, 560 words. Awesome. Well, not everybody's a reader. My dad, the only thing he would read was like the newspaper. And I presume the Playboys that I found when I was like a kid. And then I have 3 brothers. My oldest brother, they're all older, but like my older brother, he used to read Westerns. And I think he reads magazines now, and that's about it. And my middle brother, he's like a newspaper reader. He's someone who just reads for facts. And then my youngest older brother, he's like, Tamara, I don't know how you can read so much, because I've always been like, my mom and I, we would always read together. She's like, I don't know how you could read so much. Reading puts me to sleep. The only thing that I could read and stay awake is the Bible. And I was like, huh, well, that's different. So yeah. 2 chapters of beta reading. Awesome. For both sprints. 560 for both sprints. Still awesome. Camille, my mother won't even finish the book. She ironically got through the sex scenes but refused to finish the book. Well, I can't even imagine that, because just as a reader, I have a hard time starting a book and not finishing it. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Missy Kate not getting a lot done next spring. Gonna try maybe take a look at Sarah Cannon's Preptober workbook. I haven't looked at that either. Let us know what's happening with it. Is it good? Is it helpful? Um, hmm. I saw something in a newsletter yesterday, I think. Hold on a second. Well, while I'm looking it up, I mentioned it in the comments, but just in case you didn't see it or you're watching this later, if you'd like to be one of my beta readers, there's a link there. If you're watching now, since I added it to the description while we were live, you'll probably have to reload it, so the link will be there. There's also a link for the book of the month for Writers Workshop. Yeah, please be a beta. The only thing that I ask is that you've read book one, because I think that's pretty important. Because they link. So, and if you don't think that it, like, the book two goes well with book one, then I would like to know that. And the only way you'll really know that is if you read book one. So, What is this thing? Oh gosh, I need to clean out my email. This is absurd. No, I've gone too far. There is an event that's happening. It's like a webinar about finding readers, I think it was. Crud. My luck, it's in a different freaking email. Yeah. Oh. Cool. It's happening right now. Nice. Nick Stevenson is presenting a live workshop on how to hit at least 1,000 a month in book sales. And it's happening right now, 2 p.m. Eastern. Well, crud. But you can register for the live workshop and the replay if you can't make it. So I thought this would look pretty cool. And I'm going to post this link. I mean, who doesn't want some information on making a grand a month with your books? I'm sure a big part of that is going to be, yes, write more. But, I'm not sure if I signed up for it or not, because I don't recall seeing a registration confirmation. Yeah, so. Miss Swift, how you doing? But hey, I do not fault you for it. Aw, thank you. Link for book one it should be in my description already. Let me look at my description real quick, because if it's not, then I need to add that. I hope you guys are having a good time with me today, and I hope you're getting some stuff done. Oh no, I hate it when the video just starts playing my voice. No, thank you. Please don't do that. It's way down. Way down she goes. So I'll just post that link right there. And I will close this. I don't have to look at my face so many times. Oof. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be catching that replay because I certainly am not above getting some tips on how to sell more. No. Last sip of coffee. I guess my Doctor Who shirt wanted a drink. There you go. Let's see. All right. Okay, maybe this time I can set a timer and actually not mess it up. Let's see. Let's see if it's possible. Dang, we've only done two sprints, y'all. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I've been super yapping it up. What a mess. Okay, let's see if we can do this without messing up the numbers. MWSH2 or MWSH26. Well, at least that's the correct amount of things. You guys let me know if it works. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. Do you have any fun things planned for this weekend? Last weekend, I was supposed to go to my friend's Halloween party, and I bailed. And I've been bailing on everything, and I'm kind of nervous that my friends are going to think that I secretly hate them. But that's not the case. I just have anxiety, and also I didn't feel like dressing up. There was, which is strange because I love a good costume party. Like, I love it. I have so much fun with that, but I just didn't feel like it. Thank you, Misty Kate. Thank you so much. You're going to your stylist, Camille? Are you getting your hair did? And Misty Kate, you're welcome. Again, thank you for picking up Wiped Out. It's a quick read. It's so funny how quick it is to read these things and how long it takes to write them. Yeah, it was absolutely anxiety. 100%. I let my anxiety get the best of me. Oh, sucks. Like, I do okay if I'm going to hang out with just like a few people, but it was going to be like 20 people there that I knew of. And then her parties always ends up being like more people there, which pre-Ponderosa, I was fine with that. But now it just fills me with anxiety. Well, Camille, I hope that you have a lovely time with your stylist, and I hope that you love how your hair looks afterwards. Hope you feel amazing. Sky plans on relaxing and healing and possibly getting back on track with work stuff next week. You take your time, ma'am. Oh my goodness. I was shocked that you did the Project AuthorTube video. Like, that was wonderful, but I absolutely would not have been upset if like you were able to do it. Take care of yourself. We only have one Sky. I hear you, JC. I used to be extremely extroverted, but now I think that I was just, because I remember I would go out and then I would be going and doing. and then I would be so exhausted. I didn't give myself a chance to rest up like I needed to. I think that I've always been more inclined to be an introvert, but I just did the stuff that everybody wanted me to. But with the Math Magician, I was allowed to be as introverted as I needed to. And then I got way too used to being like super duper introverted. Now I'm like the exact opposite. I'm like a cave dwelling hermit. Mm. Yeah, the anxiety is sapping your energy. I feel that. Wendy, I agree. Sky needs to learn to relax a little and not beat herself up too much for taking a day or two off. I agree. Also, I can't point too many fingers because I do the same thing. But it's not good for us. It's detrimental to our health and whatnot. Right? My friends always say you're not an introvert, you're so social. And I'm like, I've been pretending this whole time. I was just good at faking it. People drain me. Yeah. I mean, and I was in everything. I would be everywhere. If there was a party, I was there. If there was an event, I was there. I was probably co-hosting it like all the time. And even now, you see that I'm constantly trying to figure out a new thing to do or like, doing something new, but it's a little bit easier when it's online, even though online still is energy draining, but it's like a different sort of draining. If that makes sense. Also, speaking of an event, did you know that next month is NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month? And this month is Preptober. And for Preptober, we are doing Project AuthorTube for the 7th year in a row, which is amazing to me. So with Project AuthorTube, we are releasing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday that are giving you tips, tricks, ideas, suggestions for how you can navigate NaNoWriMo. And like I mentioned, Sky posted a video on Monday, and yesterday Carrow posted a video on time management. And tomorrow I will be posting a video. So be on the lookout. There is a playlist that has been created that is under my playlist list on my channel. I don't think, no, I did not put the link in the description. That was a misstep on my part. Let me go forth and find you the link, and then we can get started on this next sprint, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I love this. I love Project AuthorTube so much. I even did it last year. Like we did it last year while I was in the middle of moving from Hawaii back over here to West Virginia. Like, first of all, that was crazy. Second of all, I can't believe it actually happened. Like, what? Girl, why? So there is the playlist. And at the end of the month on Halloween, which Halloween is a Sunday this year, y'all, we will be doing our live stream where maybe Carrow will do some tarot. I don't know. Haven't asked her about it, but hopefully. And we'll probably play some other type of games and maybe have a Halloween costume party. And last year we had we did like a costume contest where people posted pictures of their costumes on Instagram and Twitter. So maybe we'll do that again. We'll see, but it should be a good time. Oof. All right. What time is it? Yes. As usual, I've gone over the time that I had in my head. Excellent. Oh, no. Don't you worry about that. Do not worry about that. Typos happen all the time. The most introverted introvert ever, but my friends. uh, Tarot, it's a party. Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to mention to Carol that she should do some tarot whenever you see her, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right. So let's hit it with the 25-minute sprint. We're gonna get some words in, and it's gonna be amazing. Get one thing done. I know you can do it. I believe in you. One thing. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. We grew a jack-o'-lantern. How'd you do? What did you do? Let us know in the comments down below. Have a good nap, BC. I suffer from arthritis. That is cute. What would you guys think about me creating merch? Oh. Sorry, I just saw an email that had a terrible pun in it. It wasn't even funny. Just made me groan. Anyway, what would you guys think about me making merch? Would anyone buy it? Okay. Where was I? How many words did we get this time? 342. But they were 342 good ones. Oh, yeah. Whoa, I'm at 1,020 words. We should do 1 or 2 more sprints, Misty Kate. I agree. So you guys decide. Are we doing 1 mole or 2 mole? Also, let me know if you would want Tamara merch. And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, let me know. Minus 400 words, but mostly copy and paste. So is it minus 400 or plus 400? Justin, you still here? Fantabulous. 420. Ayo. Getting into the story. Awesome. It'd probably be Tamara Woods merch, because Bliss doesn't really have much of a following. She's still working on it. Bliss Winters. That's how it's spelled. You know, making it as impossible as possible to write. Remember. So we have 2s. Oh, that was a tilde, not minus. Okay. Sorry. Getting through the second troublesome chapter, making progress. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's how Bliss Winters is spelled. If anyone is interested, you can find her on Twitter, where it's ridiculous and it's absolutely not like my pen paper pad Twitter at all. It's like full on sexy times all the times. Absolutely absurd. I like Bliss flirts with everybody. Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun. It makes me giggle. It's very silly. And I post a lot of I retweet a lot of not safe for work photos, gifs and stuff. So if you don't want to see that kind of thing on your dashboard, then by all means do not follow Bliss, because that's what you get over there. It's She dirty. She dirty. Anyway, let me create another room. To mirror merge, maybe things that could be mystery related, maybe a magnifying glass, hats with patches, notebooks. Yeah, Jeannie, I like all these suggestions. I'm scrolling down your suggestions. Let me see. Do I have a catchphrase? I don't think I do. Or if I do, I'm unaware of it. So you guys would probably be more aware of it than I am. Because, I just be saying stuff. 46 SHR 7A. 46 SHR 7A. Let me know if I did it wrong. The forest room. Could someone explain the easiest way to join it? Because I am not very good. Choice Red, hello. Your comic self on a cup saying WriteStuff. Refrigerator magnet right on boards. Oh my God. Is that possible? Can I pull that off? Oh my God. I love that idea. I love right on boards. Can I do that? I'm just writing everything down now. How'd you do? What did you do? We grew a tree. The little fire symbol next to the timer symbol and click plant tree together mode. So that's how you join the Forest app. Go to the little fire symbol next to the timer symbol and click plant tree together mode. And then you put in this code. It was cool in here all day. And now it's not anymore. Oh my goodness. I keep looking at the sky because it's like, I love it when it looks like this, when the clouds are the different shades of gray and there's like little light beams coming through and the top of the green trees are like, looks like it's pressed up against it. I love this time of year. Oh, I can't wait for the leaves to change. Oh my God. I can't wait to go on a drive down like a country lane and all the trees will be different colors beside me. I can't wait. I'll probably vlog it for the Patreon so you guys can hang out with me too while I'm giggling to myself. Camille's connecting with other authors. That's awesome. The little ones. Gotcha. Yeah, see, Sky, you've done it correctly. You have created a catchphrase. Deborah's working on character descriptions. Hello, Deborah. We are going to start a 25-minute sprint in like 2 minutes. My phone feels hot. Let me take this case off of here. Why are you feeling hot, phone? Let's cool you down a little bit. It might just be this case because it is substantial. But it's so dang on cute. And look at the little poppet. It's a lip with a bullet. How can I not love that? Justin, I live in a cottage at a forest lake, and the light beams played in the red gold. Oh, sounds beautiful and majestic and magical. Oh, I love it. This time of year is wonderful. Makes me so happy in my soul. In my soul. And like in Hawaii, there wasn't really a lot of color changes like it is over here. Erotica Twitter is the funnest Twitter. It really is. If you're into that sort of thing. If you're not into it, then you would find it horrifying. But all right. So we're gonna put 25 minutes on the clock, and your task during this 25 minutes is to just get at least one thing done. Maybe it's a paragraph, maybe it's a scene, maybe it's finishing a chapter, maybe it's planning your bullet journal for next week. I don't know. But you're going to do one thing and you're going to get it done and it's going to feel amazing. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, WriteStuff. We grew a jack-o'-lantern. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. I finished this story, so that was pretty exciting. It's a medium story, and it's way longer than I normally write. It's like 2,500 words long. So I need someone to look at it and tell me if it's like too long. I think that it's interesting enough to like hold people's attention, but it seems like the sweet spot for length of stories on Medium is like 1,500 words. So, let me scroll up a wee bit to see what y'all were talking about. Hey, Nikki. So Nikki is making an author blog website. What should you put in the about me? You're not good at this stuff. You make it sound lame and you want it to sound good. Hey, Misty, Kate. Okay. So I would recommend. Oh, sorry, Deborah. Didn't mean to scare you. I would recommend for your About Me page, writing it in your voice. So kind of like, especially if it's just for fun, pretend like you are talking to like your best friend and you're telling them about you. So what are some things that you like to do? So toss out like a couple hobbies, talk about your pets if you have any. If you're comfortable with like talking about your family, do that. Or and mention what you write, maybe why you write it. If you are someone who is like really into tea or coffee, or like there's something that you really enjoy and maybe you talk about it often, mention that. I like to try to have fun with those things. It's hard to write a bio, so I think like I probably need to update my bios. Let me see. I'll look at my whoa, Wiped Out has 26 reviews at 4.5 stars. That's exciting and also unnerving, but also if you read it and you want to give it a review, feel free. Let's see. Okay, so like for my Amazon one, the first paragraph is Tamara Woods doesn't spend her time sipping on Mai Tais on the beach. In fact, by living in Hawaii, she's found that she's more of a mountain person than a beachy one. Must be her West Virginia roots. So I tend to write mine in third person, which it's weird to write that because it's like I'm talking about myself, but also in the third person. So it's a little weird. But and then maybe that's why there's such a strong call to small towns and country living in her books, whether they're women's literature or cozy mysteries. She likes to talk about writing and books on her YouTube channel. And then like I go into other stuff that I've done. But yeah, I'm going to update that since now I'm not even in the Hegyes anymore. Ooh, who's my also bots? Customers also bought items by Carrow Brown, Aphrodite Lee, Barbara Howard, Danielle Collins, Rosie A. Point, Faith Martin, Heather Huffman, Ava Zuman, Susan Harper, Vered Asani, Meredith Potts, and Stacey Alabaster. That is interesting. So the last time I looked at my also bots, which was probably last year, because I tend not to keep up with these things. But the last time it was a lot of other YouTubers. So I'm pleased to see that there's more. I think these are cozy mystery authors. Like the majority of these people, I don't even know them. I'm going to check out their books because I'm curious. What about my books were, or, you know, vice versa? Like, why were people buying us together? Maybe we were in like newsletter swaps together or something. Oh, this is very cool. Anyway, so that's what I like to do, Nikki, and I hope that helped. Oof, that might not have been helpful at all. So Miss Swift wrote 332 words. SM finished the story, sent it to your client, updated IG, and finally moving into the rest of things. Excellent. Schwartz Run finished deleting your professional Facebook account. Oh, what are you leaving Facebook, period? Cat Paw, 500 words. Yeah. That is awesome. Deborah, 200 words. It's better to hear you than the TV as I write. Dig it. That's very nice. You had to take a hiatus from writing. You know what? That's absolutely fine. And sometimes, honestly, I think that is like the best thing you could do for yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. Just take that break. Give your brain that time. It's good. In my humble opinion, you know, we have focus for 100 minutes today, y'all. So let's make it 125, shall we? This will be the last one. About, hey, Amy. About pages are also a chance to use other keywords. Here is our SEO keyword expert. About pages are also a chance to use other keywords to do with writing, building your theme. For example, mention nano or writing hobbies, other things which are writing related. I haven't looked at my also bots in a while, but I find the fascinating. Right? It's interesting because it kind of gives you a look into people's buying habits. And that's like, it's really interesting to see, at least to me. I'm very curious. And having also bots that are similar to your genre, that in your genre, helps when people are looking through other books. That means they'll be more likely to find your book in like the right space. Barbara Howard writes mysteries, so that's most excellent. I'm almost at chapter 9. Fantastic. Glad that we could help. Facebook does suck. However, for me, Facebook is like the social media spot where cozy mystery readers hang out. So I try to keep it. I at least like when I post on TikTok, I have that linked to my Instagram stories, which is linked to my Facebook author page stories. So that's updated pretty regularly. And then the actual Facebook proper, I kind of update that probably not as often than I need to, but I mainly kind of work within the cozy mystery groups. So where there's like avid readers, and if you're able to do like author takeover days, I'll do those, especially when I have a new book coming out. So that'll be like between doing like social media stuff and talking about it on my newsletter and doing newsletter swaps. The cozy mystery reading groups will be a big way for me to talk about Build Out and to hopefully get some people around who wants to read it, because that'd be sweet. I am nervous about people beta reading it. Oh, it's always so unnerving. I hope that people like it and that it doesn't suck. Forest app room code 3U5NTXN. I think that is correct. Let me know if I got it wrong. Nikki, you're joining Nano this year. Awesome. As always, we have Project AuthorTube happening. So there is a playlist, and there's my intro video and Sky's and Carrow's. Haven't got time due to your writing deadlines. Right on, Justin. Camille, what happened with your beta read? Yay, Misty Kate made it for the last sprint. Okay. I'll give a couple more minutes for people to join. I've had a couple alpha readers kind of reading along with me as I've been going. So I've been like changing things up, but I don't think that they read maybe the last couple of chapters or something. So that's a little unnerving. And there's going to be a bigger cross section of people reading it. But I don't know. I just hope people like it and have fun with it, and we'll be ready for the third book, which I'll be putting out next year. Oh. Okay. Your family says it's great. That's lovely of them. Everyone else ghosts you. They suck. That's like, that is probably the worst part about beta reading, is that sometimes people can't fulfill the obligation and then they might ghost you, which I have accidentally ghosted people when I was supposed to beta read for them, which is why I don't really beta read a lot for people anymore, because I realize for myself, I suck at it. I suck. And I don't want to do that to people. That's not fair. So instead of offering to beta read, unless it's like something that's fairly small, I would be a better beta reader if it was like, here's a 5-chapter clump, as opposed to giving me the entire manuscript at one time. I feel like the way Story Origin has it set up, it kind of would work better for a beta like me, because you have to go through a chapter and then you like answer some questions at the end of the chapter, and then it opens up the next chapter for you. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. Somehow I find it like intimidating to have the entire manuscript all at once. Oh no, I just accidentally knocked something into the trash. Well, that's where you live now. Good. Thank you. I would love for you to create an Instagram post. I love your graphics that you make. They are so good. Yeah. When will I have a due date? That is a fun question that I'm not sure about. I figure it's probably going to be in November before Thanksgiving. That's what I figure. Okay. Let's get it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do a Medium post about story origin beta reading for my new Medium account that I made under Tamara Woods because I'm a glutton for punishment and I don't know how to stop. All right, let's do 25 minutes on the clock. Oh, God, help me. All right, 25 minutes on the clock. This is the last one. It's for all the marbles. We are going to get something done. We're going to be amazing. We're going to have some fun and we're going to hit it in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. Hello, everybody. We grew a tree. Oh, jack-o'-lantern. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my goodness. We have absolutely gone over the typical 2-hour mark. We're up in here almost at 3.5 hours. But I'm glad that we did it because I finished one story and then I remembered that I'd written another one, but I needed to edit it. So that's what I'm working on right now. Editing this other story. And then we'll be editing all sorts of other stuffs. Your movements are distracting. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sako. How are you? Unfortunately, that was our last sprint, but I'm glad that you were able to join us. That makes me very, very happy. No more words, but you did prep lunch to cook and feed the cats. Fantastic. I hope you find a co-host, Nikki. Saku. Mm-hmm. Miss Swift got about 330 words. Excellent. Let's see. The bottom of you is still kind of hot. I'll put you by the air here. Hi, Lena. I came in during that last sprint, but got my application for a local writing seminar in. That's fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Sorry that this was the end, but I've kept these good people long enough. SM got so much done during the stream. Thanks so much for hosting today. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so glad that you got stuff done. I know I got so many things got done. Let's see. We talked about my mom and how embarrassing it is for her to read my sexy stuffs. We talked about all of my idiosyncrasies, about opening up my Discord and my extroverted ways. So that's fun. But also, I finished a story. I started editing another one. I returned some emails. I remembered the seminar that was happening today, and I gave you guys the link for that. I told you guys about the Preptober event called Project AuthorTube, and I shared the link for that playlist. That if you can't find if you want to check that out, the playlist is, of course, is also on my channel, so you can check it out there. We talked about being a beta reader for Bailed Out, which is book 2 of the Beachbound Cozy Mystery series. So the link for that is in the description. Also, let me see. Hey, I had this open to this month's book of the month. Amazon. What happened? I was ready. So anyway, I co-host Writer's Workshop, a writing book club where we help my addiction to buying writing how-to books by actually reading one each month and talking about it. From the summer into the fall, we've been covering genre-specific books. And for October, of course, it's got to be something with a little spookiness to it. So we are doing Writing in the Dark by Tim Wagner. That is the book that the Writers Workshop Goodreads group decided on. In this comprehensive textbook devoted to the craft of writing horror fiction, award-winning author Tim Wagner draws on 30 years' experience as a writer and teacher. Writing in the Dark offers advice, guidance, and insights on how to compose horror stories and novels that are original, frightening, entertaining, and well-written. And so it goes from there. It has 123 ratings, and it's 5 stars. So I'm really hopeful that this is going to be awesome. Because I used to write a lot of horror, and I'm kind of in the mood to write maybe some spooky horror erotica. So, maybe this can help out. But the link for this is also in the description. And that event we'll be doing the last Saturday of this month, which is the 30th. It'll be here at 2 p.m. Let's see. Deborah was looking up diesel mechanic schools. Interesting. Well, Sky, I'm glad that you were able to hang out and still relax and read and chill with us. It's awesome. I'm glad that you're giving yourself a chance to recover. Am I missing anything? Oh, I have a Patreon. If you like the stuff that I do and you want to help support me, please join it. I'm still trying to get to the magic number of 50 patrons, and I'm hoping to get to that by the end of the year so I can start releasing paperbacks for the first quarter, because that would be awesome. And on my Patreon, I will be releasing the Discord tomorrow, which is exciting and nerve-wracking. Also, they get the first pick of seeing stuff and being involved in things and learning about all the junk that I'm doing, because hopefully they like that. And I'm making monthly or bi-monthly vlogs, at least once a month, maybe twice a month. But I mean, guys, I don't do a lot, so I don't want to be too boring. But yeah, so that being said, I don't think that there's anything else to mention that's pertinent to the moment. I don't think so. One of my characters gets dumped on bus trip to love interest. Ooh, that'll be fun. Ooh, you're at chapter 11. Way to go. You are a beta reading machine. Salter, were you here? Well, thank you for saying goodbye, and thanks for being here. Okay, y'all. I've kept you for far too long. Thank you for listening to me blather. Thank you for being here, because really a lot of times these Thursdays help to keep me accountable, because by the end of the week, I'm kind of like, but do I really need to do stuff and do the work thing? Yes, I do. So thank you for being here and holding me accountable. I really enjoyed myself today. I giggled so much, and yeah, you guys made today awesome. So thank you. I'm going to go and continue writing, because this list is not done, because all of it's ongoing projects and I need to finish them. So thank you so much for being here, whether you're here now or you're watching the replay, because without you, I'm just a nut job screaming into the void. You make me so happy. I hope that you're having a good day. And if it's not good, I hope it gets better. Happy writing, and I will see you next time.